She don't speak.
Pull up, hop off, shots fired. Man hit, man down, man down. Mama crying, yellow tape, police sign, homicide, homicide, homicide. Pull up, hop off, shots fired. Man hit, man down, man down. Mama crying, yellow tape, police sign, homicide, homicide, homicide. Man down, man down, man down, yeah. Homicide, homicide, man down, yeah. Mama crying, yellow tape, police sign, yeah. Homicide, homicide.
The views and opinions expressed in the media or comments on this channel are those of the speakers or authors and do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcaster. Due to the social nature of this broadcasting channel, videos may contain copyrighted material by another entity or person. This channel's owner, me, claims no copyright to be said to said content. And the broadcaster of this channel, me, cannot be held accountable for the copyrighted content because we'll just be discussing it. We are not featuring it. The broadcaster of this channel, me, is a messenger and sharer of information and strives to verify, but cannot warrant the accuracy of copyrights or completeness of the information on this channel. If you have a complaint about something or you find your content is being used incorrectly, please contact the broadcaster, me, prior to making a copyright claim. I will gladly rectify any claim that you make that is actually real. Any infringement was not done on purpose and will be rectified to all parties' satisfaction. Hey there, everybody. We having a party. Yes. And everybody's coming, dancing to the music. What's up, my people? Oh my God, what is up? Look, I am sitting here because it is a party. It's a damn party. Yes. Well, all right. Hey. Hi, Cali, real mamas, Mrs. Diva. Hi, German lady. Hug to you. Yes. JLC Productions. Hello, doll baby. Welcome to the party. Oh, yes. I look like I'm missing half a head somewhere. I think I need to change this some which way. Whichever. We'll figure it out. Yes. All right. We is not about to get copyright stricken from Luther Vandross. We're not doing that. Not at all. What it do, Triple L? Oh, man. I thank y'all for coming through. I do. I'm trying to put up my page over here so that I can see the chat there and there. And my picture is always sideways. What the heck is that about? I don't even know anymore. Girl, guys. It's on mute now. Yes, we are strike free. Now, I know it's going to be, and I'm getting this right. I know that it is going to be hard to keep a whole bunch of people in here this evening. And there is one major reason why it is going to be really hard for everybody to be in here. And that is because all of our loved ones are in a secret location. Yes, they are in a secreted location. And that secreted location. Thank you, Andrea. I love you, mama. I love you. I love you. I love you, real mamas. Listen, I love all of y'all. We waited out. We waited out the storm of the fallout from reading the book. This book was a bone of contention for so many on this in this sector. It was a bone of contention. You won't invite Antonio Plummer? Yes, you was. Yeah, you were invited. Okay. Anyway, husband down the street. Where my husband up here? It's a whole lot of husbands. Yes, it is. German lady, I'm so glad to see you, my love. I hope you are doing well. I hope everybody is doing well. Antonio Plummer, if you would like to come down the street, you are more than welcome. Just make sure. Hi, Demita. How are you? Just make sure, Mr. Plummer, when you come in, grab the bottle of Moscato out the refrigerator. I forgot it. And those 2 small glasses, the little skinny ones, in the dish drainer. Just saying. But, Demita, how are you, hon? Listen, all of us were watching earlier. Oh, my gosh. Lolo and D. Ramsey. Okay, how many of y'all think it was for real? And how many of y'all think that it was staged? Because I love how the cameraman was right there, but we don't know. We'll never know unless somebody tells us. But I will say, even though I fell into the beef sector by accident, I was just like, I was watching, girl. It was like watching, it's like watching a good piece of TV. You said that was real? Oh, JLC 87. If that was real, you right, Libra. How are you? That was some good TV if it was. Not that we want our friends to fight, but if you go fight, at least catch it on TV and, and then we can go over it. It made you nervous. I was nervous too. I was like, the whole weekend is going wonderful. It's like amazing. Now, I was surprised. It seemed like people kept coming in and I'm like, is they done bringing people in? The hell? How many people are coming? And I was touched in my spirit. I was like, oh, look at the pool. I love the pool. I love the pool. I think it was wonderful. Fedora, how are you, my dear? I hope you're doing quite well, honey. I hope you are doing amazing. Let me tell you, work has been going real good for me. It has been like really, really good. I have had the best customer service providers. I've had people try to get me to work for them at their private places, at their private shops. And can you come dispatch at our shop and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't think I can. No, but I liked it. I liked it. I love the love that I get from the people. It makes me feel special. And now that we are strike free, yes, back to that. Being strike free means that I now have to be, very careful because I was reckless when I first started. I would paste, copy, put it in, this, that, and the other. I didn't really care. I figured I ain't know those people. They wouldn't mind. Yeah. I'm not doing that anymore. 90 days is a long time. I can't even imagine having to go to jail for 90 days. So I don't know how everybody deals with that. I the most thrilled with it. But I took my you've been a part of several live productions.
Yes, no one slips and uploads. They will get drugged by the scout with legal allegations. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So you have been a part of several live productions. Mrs. Diva, we need to get a big old house out there. Where is Jamila? Jamila, we need to get a big old house out there and do our grown sexy show from there one weekend when we become a little more famous than we are. Remember, that's coming up. We are planning for September 2nd for a launch to do our sexy, sexy shows. And I'm wondering, because I just saw Lovely Love streaming from her StreamYard off of Miss Pink Dot's StreamYard. So I wonder how they did that. And I said, Lovely, you got to teach me how to do that, because that would be really cool that both of us could do the same thing. But we're going to bounce off of each other's channels and go like that, because when you're in a partnership, you have to think of the other person. And both of us are going to be monetized. I have faith in everybody that watches, catch the replay, that I have less than 300 left, less than 300 hours, watch hours left. Is it watch hours, watch minutes? Yeah. 300 watch hours left. And trust me, I got it playing on the back. Look, I got it over here playing. It's been playing. My playlist has been playing since yesterday before work, honey. And I just, when it goes lower, I just put it right back to the top. I sleep with it on. I do maybe I'm the only one doing it. It's possible. It's possible. So if you gonna drag somebody from the scalp, please let me know. Oh yes. Yes, gotta get your channel, Miss Diva. Let's do that. Get your channel. And what is going on over here? Wait a second. Oh, I see. Look, I was doing something to the laptop. Okay. Child. So what else can happen? I see Jay Dunn is there. Am I little green? Yes, I am. Production shows don't play. I agree. I agree. I've never been on one, not since I was a little girl. And I can't even remember. It comes to me sometimes of the show I was on. It won't quite Sesame Street. It was another one that was on there. When am I going? Yeah, when are you going to start a channel, Mrs. Diva? We want you to start a channel. Oh, yes, we do. And I don't want to be the only one up here, because while I love my voice, not really, I love talking to everybody else. It is some stuff. And, I hate to say what somebody else says all the time. As a matter of fact, I got something to say to that person. Tree Dog, you said that, oh yeah, Lolo could come over here if she wants to. Rico, what's up, baby? Rico the brat. Listen, that old raggedy heifer said you could come over here if she want to. What, bitch, for real? Oh yeah? What's gonna happen? I'm just wondering, because what's gonna happen when I actually move there? Hey, exclusively me. Welcome to the party. This party, right? Well, welcome to the party. This is a strike-free party. I am strike-free, bitches. Yes. Yes. And we're going to be doing many more shows. Listen, I got stuff planned for now. I got shit planned. Me and Jamila have some stuff planned. I'm going to be bugging in He Wash Poppin'. I'm going to be bugging Andrea, and I want to interview her and Erica. I want to do a whole lot. I still want to interview Real Mamas. I ain't forgot you. I still want my interview, ladies. Okay? I'm just saying. So I'll be calling to set that up next month. I want to get with Jim I keep wanting to call him Jim Broski. With Jim Boski. I want to get with Jimboski because I want to do sponsored ads for him. Well, not really sponsored because I don't want him to pay me. I want to do some ads for him. And, look. I'm almost scared. I'm almost scared. Hi, that hell. How are you?
Girl, that's me. I'm doing fine.
I love your picture. You are getting more and more gorgeous as the days go on.
Yeah, I'm sitting around here like, what the entire hell is going on?
Oh,
But
man. Miss Diva, we crashing the next time, damn it. We
oh,
crashing.
you know it. I said,
We,
damn, all the fun want to go on now when it's time to go back to work. I've been on furlough for 5 months and a week, and now all hell and broke loose.
as soon as you go back to work, you just started back to work last week, right?
Girl, I'm so zoomed out. I promise you, I don't want to see none other computer screen. I promise you, I don't even want to look at TV. I'm so tired of looking at a screen. Don't make no damn sense.
I know
Ain't
you
that much
gotta
talking in the
be.
damn world. I mean, how many times can you tell the folks, put on the mask, wash your hands, put the sanitizer on, keep kids 6 feet apart? That shit ain't gonna work. I mean, I'm so tired. Oh God, let me hush.
Well, I can say that it does worry me a little bit that everybody was there, but nobody. Hey, Kimberly, welcome, baby. Everybody was there, and I know everybody had their mask on and everything, and I thought that was really good.
I promise you, take it from a person. Take it from a person that was in the house for 5 months. I didn't go nowhere
Yeah,
other than the grocery store and the gas station.
I was
And
with you.
5 months, and it's like,
Yes.
oh, I'm sick of all this mess.
Well, see, the thing is, I was already that person that was in the house, so these 5 months just seemed like regular time to me. It's like, okay. I think that when it starts relaxing some and we're able to go out a little more, because I think it was great that they went to wherever the secret location is. They say Florida. I was praying it was Texas. That's right, Tracy. I was praying that they was gonna roll up on that ass, girl.
Yeah.
I was praying, and if Sean puts together a whole million YouTube march, I'm in it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Look, that's all I can say. I mean it.
she said, you can come if you want to. Come on, Lori. Come on. Oh, really, bitch?
Why
Oh,
is she after
really?
you? Well, I mean, why are they after you now? I'm just curious because, like I said, since I started back, I ain't been able to catch too much of nothing. I can peep in, but hell, I watch somebody laugh and then I bust out laughing out loud, and then I always get caught, so I have to turn it off. So, I mean, I miss every damn thing. I done got in trouble so much, it's
Hey,
ridiculous.
Queen Tide. Hey, you know what? I'm done with them. Absolutely, I am done. Oh Lord, who is this person? I'm glad that you deleted that. Oh my gosh.
Well, some in there.
Well, somebody's not particularly caring for you at the moment.
Well, somebody don't like me.
It's okay.
Wait
It's
a minute,
all
now
right.
who mad at me now? I can't see if somebody put something up there.
Exactly. You don't need to see it. You a moderator. You ought to be able to see. Kimberly is catching them. Triple L is catching them.
Wait a minute, now y'all don't race it. I mean, girl, look, I'm like this, and this real life. I promise you, honey. And then I'm a Sagittarius. I promise you, everybody ain't gonna like me. You gonna either like me or you gonna dislike me. I mean, it
Yeah.
ain't meant for everybody. I don't want no everybody like me because hell, I ain't gonna trust you. So hell, I know some folks out there don't like me. Don't race what they say. I could, baby, look, until they come and pay this high ass rent and take care of this child with this badass attitude, I could
Oh,
care less
yes.
what the hell they say about me because they can't say nothing no worse than what this motherfucking letter said.
You
So
are
I'm not
right.
letting them folks shit, girl. Let them talk. I ain't gonna get mad.
I
So
just
what?
left from over at Miss Pink, MrsPink.com's live. Her and Lovely Love, I was cracking up over them. Life with Jamila Creative Studio. That damn studio is creative. Oh, yes. That studio, if you haven't caught her paintings or seen any of her work, please go over to her IG, Life with Jamila, and you will get an eyeful. Oh my gosh, yes. But here's the thing, MissPink.com. Shout out to MissPink.com. Shout out to Lovely Love. And April Walker. Listen, when I went over there, and I was glad that MrsPink.com, she said, what was it? Somebody said something about me being a flip flopper, and I keep saying, what am I flopping from? I'm going, and honestly, anytime I go on a panel now, I know I said I wasn't going to be on everybody's panel. Right. I went on Bama's panel because these tatas and her tatas needed some support. So I went to support the tatas out.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off. Mr. Triple L, don't, and Miss Kimberly Black, if they say something about me, sweetheart, y'all ain't got to delete nobody and remove them and all that. I promise you, I gotta shit. Y'all think Keenan went off. Y'all be
Let
thinking
it
Tracy gonna
through.
go off. I promise
Let
you.
it through. It
Yeah,
might
I'm
be
not gonna get
Tracy.
mad. Look, at the end of the day, I don't know not now one of these people. Cause see, the people, the people I fool with in real life, we don't do all that blah, 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 all that rah, rah, rah. So that's why I look at these folks and laugh. They can say what they want about me. I could care less.
Well, guys, let them through. Let
Yeah,
them
shit, I don't
through.
care. I'm not studying these folks.
Because I
These folks.
want people to have a voice here too. And, like I was saying about MrsPink.com, when she said something about, I think it had to do with me being on Sir King's Live. And some of the things that he says, I agree with. I hang with people that are very intelligent. I feel like all my subscribers and Mrs. Diva, not most, but everybody is intelligent, and that's why we tend to vibe together. So what I love about intelligent people, I think Sir King is intelligent. I love Lemon, Custard. I think they're intelligent. I think that everybody is intelligent until you prove me wrong. And sometimes they may not like something that somebody else I hang around with does, and I may not like it. Now, I may not voice that I don't like it all the time. It's just not something that I would do. But I may agree with them. And if I agree with them, it definitely doesn't mean that I don't like the person that they're talking about or whatever. I know amen section or whatever. Okay, I may be in the amen sector. I may actually agree with it. But
I'm in the smoking section because hell, I'm sitting back drinking my Coke, popping my BC, and smoking a cigarette and looking and laughing and pointing. Because hell, it ain't my damn fight. Because when it's time for me to step up, I gotta save all my energy to swing, so I can't be doing all that rah 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 and cussing and hooping and hollering and shit. I need air because I want to land a few good punches and then I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna pick up a chair or a TV or tear a tire off a car and bust a hole upside the motherfucking head. That's just me. I ain't got time for all that fussing. But to each his own, I sit back and watch all day long.
you will not make it to the house, okay? You will not make it to the YouTube Big Brother Beef Sector house.
Why?
Because you're talking about picking up chairs and this, that, and other. It's just nothing you know. You can argue, you can fight.
Miss Lolo, let me tell you something. I have worked in a variety of fields in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
And the field that I work in now is with children. And I tell you something, if you can deal with sick people, because I worked in the hospital too, if you can deal with sick people, and if you can deal with children, and I've also worked with behavior clients, serious behavior clients where you had to sit up here and nuck if you buck.
Oh yeah, you have to
those
learn how to
kind of behavior
restrain them.
clients.
Hi, Tony.
So, Chad, can I sit back and watch? I sit back and watch fights all day long and give my life, and we'll tell them kids. Hell, somebody record so I can watch it later.
Look,
yeah, I can make it.
Hey, that's the wrong bottle, babe. The one that's not open. Yeah,
well, see,
no,
like,
that's the dark one. The
life with
one
the millions.
At the
Some
top.
people like throwing hands. I like bodying folks, cause see, I want to get it on over with. Let me go on and body you right quick and be done with this, so I can go and sit on down and smoke me a cigarette. You see how QB sit down with like, let me get that cigarette before I go. That's me. Let me get this. Let me get this cigarette. Let me body you, and then let me finish smoking my cigarette.
QB, you know what? I am just have to say I cannot smoke weed very well.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, the first punch is to the throat. You right about that.
Oh Lord, somebody that made a troll page about. Wait a minute.
You done made it, girl.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I thought you had to be a content creator or somebody famous on YouTube to like have a troll page. We do not care. We do not care about your job. You are knowing, and you have a
Okay,
take of
have
the
it
spirit.
say I'm gonna open
You
them up.
bring down the vibe. Well, I'm sorry, we do not like Miss Diva. Guess what? I didn't like me this morning because I lost my damn secrets, and I was running around this motherfucker tearing up shit and cussing folks out because I couldn't find them. So you in the same category my daughter is because she didn't like me either. So okay, I'm sorry, Miss Laura. Go ahead.
That's all right. And on that note, we are opening. Oh wow, you can't see it with the green screen. That's funny. We are opening the Moscato. And we're opening the Moscato in celebration of it being a strike-free night. And I'm even inviting animals over. Tracy, what the hell you want to call her? What is she? Tracy, the horse, the talking horse? No.
Oh, stop it.
I'm just saying.
Look, I just wanted to know, but I wasn't gonna stay up here long no way because I got to run the chat.
I understand.
I had to jump up here for a minute, baby. Yeah. And tell you, I done been on a lot of productions and they long and they drawn the hell out.
Really?
Yes, they are. They are. I ain't gonna say which ones because they've been very popular, but they were long and drawn the hell out. And if I had to do it again, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Too long.
Well, hey, I can't do it. No, I can't. I don't know. See, I'll be the main one there laughing the whole time. They'd be like, "Shut up, Lori, shut up."
I think the problem is actually people out here. I'm gonna say to get out here. It's people out here that's actually here to watch. I watched all that stuff that went on over there with them
I
two.
don't even catch it that way.
And it was people that was sitting back. They didn't have no say so. They wasn't trying to break up nothing. They wasn't trying to intervene. They were just sitting there watching.
Yeah. Now, if we had been there with QB and Phi and all of them, you want to give me your glass, babe. If we had been there through all of that, then we would have. Would you have done something? I'd have been like, "What y'all doing?"
I don't get in. I don't get in. I don't get in grown. One thing, I don't get in grown folk fights. I don't get in kids fights because first time somebody hit me, I'm gonna want to fight. Yeah. So I don't. That's me. I don't get in fights. I work it out. Now, if somebody go pulling knives and guns and I see it's getting, y'all come on, break it up. Or if some kids in the place, don't do it in front of the kids. But I don't get in grown folk stuff.
Hey,
that's just me.
That would have been interesting though. And y'all say that was real. So we got a vote on that's real.
Yeah, I'm leaving. We do not like Miss Diva. I don't want to buy. I'm not gonna upset Miss Laura's cat like this, and I ain't gonna upset the people in there and all the rest of that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna step on down, Miss Laura, and let me get on down here. And no, I'm not gonna block you, so you ain't got to worry about me blocking you. And y'all don't, my other mods, please don't block that person because they don't like me.
I like you.
I
love you.
All right, baby, love you. I'm down in the chat,
too, baby. All right.
I want. You know what? I really want to hear Miss Andrea Lynch take on the hoopla or what we just saw, because I really want to hear her outtake on it.
I would love it. Real Mamas, Andrea,
so anybody. I'm gonna step down and let one of them get on up here.
Yeah, anybody. Please, I want to know what you thought about it and who you think should be doing that.
What? Thought about what?
And who should be doing the same thing, getting at each other.
Well, I thought we just, we discussed this on who, I don't know who platform. Oh, it was on Bama's girl platform a while
Bama was sitting there like this.
I've been looking for Bama all day long. I just kept throwing in the chat, where's Bama? Where's Bama? I've been sitting right there by Bama. I said, girl, you see that? Girl, you think they're going to fight? I got 10 on such and such. I'm just telling you the truth. I wouldn't have broke up nothing.
Exactly. So who should have been, who I would have thought if it wasn't them, or I never would have thought them, honestly. I didn't know they had a problem. I would have thought,
if anybody, if I had to pick somebody, I would have really picked, I really thought it was going to be QB and Wiley, because I know QB have a disdain for Wiley.
Yeah.
And those two, though, I was like, ooh, them two in the house together? Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't see, even though Jadon was there, and I know she been saying some not so nice things about Bam and the rest of them, I just don't see Bama jumping up too quick. I thought it was gonna
No.
be QB and Wiley. I thought Wiley would like walk by him and do something or brush up against him or something, and QB like, oh, wait a minute.
Did you watch them doing the seafood? Yeah, you did because you had to see them fight. I would have thought now the obvious is Bama beating or fighting Jay Dunn, and
Well,
I
see,
believe
I've been in
I
and
think
out
that's why
all
Bama
day.
was sitting like this. It's always the quiet ones, like.
Well,
Mm-hmm,
I mean, I knew it was coming. I did know it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I didn't know it was gonna get like that, but I knew it was coming.
Right. But you know what? It's a party for them too. Shit.
Yeah.
All over there in the pool.
I mean, to me, my opinion, and yeah, I'm finna jump on down because we do not like Miss Diva. I don't want them to upset her. But to me, I mean, to me, it was real because all them different personalities in there somebody bound, and then a lot of outspoken people.
Yeah.
Now, if Miss Maturish had got into it with somebody, then I was gonna get in my car.
She was awfully quiet.
Yeah. See, I see Miss Mature. I just see Miss Maturish as the mother hen. Her and Miss Leo. Now I think Miss Leo can get on down, but Leo, it take a while for Leo women.
Yeah, she was nice and quiet. She was nice and quiet. I believe Kilolo was ready from the beginning. She was eating and ready.
You remember that episode of Martin where right before they were getting ready to get married, and Mama Payne invited all of her family over to Martin's house. And remember when Big Country and his wife showed up, and Big Country wife was sitting at that table eating while everybody was fighting?
Yep.
That would have been me sitting right there eating while everybody was fighting, because
I would have loved it. They made me want a seafood boil tonight. I was like, nah, man. All right, baby. Well, listen, I thank you for coming up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So somebody else can jump up here because I don't want my troll page to be upset. I feel honored.
I feel honored too. I thank you for bringing some troll page. I think that's okay. I'm that geeky one. I think. I cannot.
Look, I arrived and didn't even know I went anywhere. So.
I cannot. Oh my God, I cannot.
All right, baby, I love you.
I love you too, baby. Thank you for sticking with me since the beginning, girl.
Oh, girl, yeah. I ain't going nowhere. I be here, honey, looking and peeping and all that stuff like everybody else, getting a good apple in the show.
You had to write your own damn book.
I wouldn't know what to do. All right, let me get off here because I've been starting another one, and I don't like Miss Diva gonna get mad and throw some bombs. And
she might just
told me bye. Okay, I'm getting down.
All right, baby. Tracy's dead, babies, and we do not like Mrs. Diva. Now, y'all is wrong. Y'all is wrong. Okay. Now, we're not going to take odds on who would be who. But, wait a minute, brother-in-law, you walked in here, I ain't even see you. What's up, brother-in-law? I'm sorry. The y'all troll pages is killing me right now. I'm weak. So, you know, I honestly do not understand how Tasha K can sit and drink wine while she's doing this. Okay, I honestly don't get it. What you miss? You miss that we have, well, not we, that Mrs. Diva has I would say one. She has one. I can't get it out. She has one troll page that kind of feels she has a takeover spirit, and Tracy's 5 dead babies, leaky puss, which she needs to get fixed right away. Ooh, they not particularly feeling her tonight, and I get it. All right, now as we were saying, I would have loved for Tracy to go. I wanted Tracy to meet with one of them, at least one, for a good 10 minutes. Just one of them. The woman that told me what you need to tell me is I need to start making this camera this lamp fall. Stay your ass there. All right. Well, look, now half my head gone. Shut up, Tony. Tony over there laughing at me. Half my head still gone. Whatever. You know what? We gonna get rid of this green screen in a minute and just have a regular camera. Because Lori and the Love Bugs is getting on my nerves. Okay, you know what? That's it. Okay, so with no more, don't put Mrs. Nicotine. Y'all got me weak. I cannot with y'all. Okay, y'all have me completely weak. I like Mrs. Diva, and Mrs. Diva is a very good conversationalist. She is. I think she's a very good conversationalist. All right, now. Oh, here we go. StreamYard is becoming really different these days. Oh, I know why it looked like half my head was gone. My little cheap barrette comb there. Mrs. Diva, you know I love you. Thank you. See, that's my problem. That's my problem. You two are terrible. Terrible. Now, that's my problem. I like to laugh at everybody, so I would automatically be laughing at any and everybody. And that's just too funny. Okay, you know what? How many sips of wine? That was 3. Yeah, I think I'm done. Tony, you know I can't drink. Yes, Tony. Every time you try to celebrate, I wind up becoming very, you know what? Why did I even do that? I should never have hit that. I'm supposed to be having blood tests this month. Anyway. I cannot. But I think it is amazing that you guys made a troll page of a subby. See? You're gonna stop being a content creator, Triple L. Why? Listen, I love you. Talking about what happened at the house. Child, the house. But wait, we gotta help Mr. Triple L first. Mr. Triple L, why do you want to stop being being a content creator is really hard. No, Mrs. Diva. Yes, Mrs. Diva said, please do not take any of the trolls out. Trolls are welcome here. Miss Betty White is my main number 1 troll. I adore her. Listen, I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. Damn, don't ever drink. Okay, don't be me and drink. No, but really, my responsibility is to my subscribers, and I have to make sure. But wait, Tracy's dead babies. I had a habit of getting on people's live streams a lot. I got pulled down from the wall, beat up a little bit, smacked with a horse whip. So now I'm only allowed on 3 3 a week. I'm taking it down slowly, like cigarettes. And we see that I'm still smoking. Sad. But I am only allowed on 3 a week. I am limiting myself. No more than 3 a week. But I like Sir King. See, that's the thing. I thought people go to people's panels because either they were asked to come for a particular reason or because they like that person. If Jamila had a panel every night, I'd be right there, just like I was with Jay Dunn. I'd be right there. And when it was like that, you get that natural back and forth that you can, me, Jay and Andrea used to bounce off each other like flawlessly, like we had been doing it for years. And that was probably the most thank you. I think that was one of the most fun times I had since becoming a content creator. But hey, it happens. It happens. You here, girl? All right, listen. Mrs. Diva got her own troll pages, girl. Congratulates, honey. Next thing you know, they may be trying to say something about you at Lipstick Alley. I just found out, not found out. Well, yeah, I just really kind of found out about Lipstick Alley not too long ago. I think the other day with MissPink.com. Mm-hmm. And I think it's interesting. It's really, I think it's cool personally. Now, have I went over there and read anything, which I doubt. Oh, wait a minute. MrsPink.com says somebody said something about me. I don't really think I'm that important and or special. But if they did, I'm not mad. Not mad at all. I like anything funny. And if it's even funny about me, damn it, tell it. Tell it. Make me laugh. Bring it to me and make me laugh. Oh yes. Oh yes. Make me laugh. I love it. I think it is interesting. I don't know how long Lipstick Alley been around, but I think it's cool. Everybody should have a place to go where they feel comfortable to say whatever the fuck they want to say. Everybody. MrsPink.com won't too thrilled with them. But I like MrsPink.com. I think she's funny. I do. I think she's funny. Life with Jamila Creative Studio. Is that trademarked, honey? I can't say it like Fi does. Honey. She got a high voice. And I'm so glad she looked like she had fun this weekend. Everybody looked like they had mad fun. To me, it looked like Jay Dunn just got there. Is that the real Sir King back there? If it is, I would like to fight him. Because I know I spent last night asking, are you really there? And then it hit me. He could tell us he was anywhere and we would never know if that was there or where from there. I mean, because we don't know. But I think he says a lot of intelligent things. I think we have a good time over there when I go up there. And the different people that come up is, you never know who's going to come up. It could be somebody who don't like you, somebody who's cool with you, somebody don't give a flying floop about you. I think it's cool. Absolutely cool. So, I mean, dang. I don't even know. But I hope that one day I make it to the house. I feel like I'm making a picture for Big Brother. One day I hope to be in Big Brother. Oh, he don't deal with avatars, but he is a factor here. I got to give him his due. He is a factor here. Because he's taken Tracy's time slot. He's taken Tracy's nightly news. Tracy, Sir King has fucked you dry, ho. Apologies for the people on the replay gang and those here. Yeah. Sir King has truly fucked you over. I get more joy from that statement than I get from a lot of things. So, Tracy, I'll come out there, girl. What do you want to do? Go eat? What do you want to do? Go what? Museum? Oh, we can't go everywhere, can we? So, what do you want to do? You want to sit down and talk? What you want to do, Trace? What? Do we got to square up right away? Can we sit and talk? Should we play a game of tennis? I mean, what? Because you know what gets me, when you really think about it, we are both the same age. But it seems like everybody else is dictating stuff. And I can see where YouTube can be a younger person's game. Because I didn't realize that myself, that I was not the younger person anymore. Probably until a few years ago. And nothing worse than going to the club. And you go to the club, And the guy say, "Oh, excuse me, ma'am." Ma'am, you talking to me? To moi? You called me ma'am in the club? Excuse me? That's when you know it is pretty much over. You hear that, smoke detector? It is getting on my nerves. I'm going to find it in a minute. It's in one of them rooms. Nothing is worse than that. So, yeah. But I am very interested in what else is going to happen, because I swear I would have loved for them to have had a second house in Texas for Sunday. And who knows, maybe they will. They could be eating their crab boil and ready to go. I like the way they put it in the bag, though. That must be a Louisiana thing. But oh yes, I would love for them to go to Texas tomorrow with some signs and a couple of reporters, and for them to show up. For them to show up and for them to show out, and Tracy to come to the I guess what is that? Not the porch, but the you know what I'm talking about. For her to stand up there. Yes, do not drink wine. Moscato is sweet too. For her to stand up there and say, "I don't give a fuck about y'all. Why y'all mad? Why y'all mad?" I can see that. With her wig cocked astray. Just cocked to the side and cocked the wrong way. I can see that. That would make my entire year. That would make me so thrilled that I would put in expedited papers to move on out to San Antonio, Houston. It's either going to be in a January or in a September. What do you think? No, maybe in May or September. But so maybe by next September, maybe by next May. I don't know. But that is going to be the move for me. I think so. Hey, Tony, guess what happened at work? The guy from Jamaica, Queens, I said, "Oh, what's your name?" He said, "It's Peter." Like, "Oh, hi, Peter." I try not to say it the way they say it. And he said, Lottie, are you married?" And I sound like he's French, but really, don't tell Tony, "Hey, Jamila," okay? Because him and hubby together, we might as well go get our toes, faces, and everything else done. And they are beat to the gods. I'm going to tell you what, I tried to emulate, but I ain't that good. I saw them. I was like, dang. No, I ain't taking it back. This is what, you take it back. I'm done with the Moscato, Jamila. I had 3 sips or gulps or whatever, and it's just coming back down. How does Tasha K do it? Because I swear she can take a half a bottle a show, at least. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But oh yes, that's it. Anyway, I think next year, if the rest of us don't make it onto the show, we should do our own little teeny production, just little one, and each of us run it on our channels when we come back. Put the same color wine in it and be, you know what? Build up my tolerance, Queen Tut. I started drinking, like not like a drinking problem, but started stealing beers from my parents and stuff like that when I was 16. Oh, hey, Storm. How are you? And really, and if I had to sit next to QB and the second hand from, I couldn't do it. I would be completely high. I can't take it. Oh, that's right. You are doing a house. I forgot. You a busy, that's a busy woman there. Check out Life with Jamila's IG. She has so many things that she is doing. Queen Tut, I guess I could build up a tolerance, but that take time. I mean, damn, I'm almost 50. That's gonna take at least a good real 5 years of my life. And with Miss Pink.com and Lovely Love cussing each other out and laughing while they do it. And I'm looking at both. Look, I'm in the middle part of the screen. I'm like, y'all is funny. I can't. I cannot. No. Mm-mm. But Moscato is probably the sweetest I've tasted. I can deal with the sweet. I can't deal with the others. No, I think it's because I haven't eaten. But it's all good. I've gotten my bowl from Chipotle here. It's Saturday night, so I'm getting some Chipotle. And I got a steak bowl and I got some tortillas. And yes. Have you eaten? No, I haven't eaten today. I only eat once a day, which isn't smart. I'm supposed to eat several small meals a day, but the bypass that I had years ago, it would only make me eat a little bit. Like if I fix eggs and bacon, one egg and two slices of bacon and maybe a half a slice of toast, and I'm done. And it's annoying, okay, because I sure as hell ain't skinny, not with all this ass and hips and boobs and butt. But I thought, I don't know, all it did was alter you, and that's what your body gets used to it, and it doesn't get that shock therapy, because you get the shock therapy, or your body does, from the fact that it can only hold, I think it's 600 calories at the beginning, no more than 200 or 300 calories or cc's of anything. That is part of the problem. And I know a lot of because they used to do public speaking for people who were having the gastric bypass surgery, and this is before they did the liposuction one. The both that I had, I had two. The both that I had were straight down my main scar. Did it make me? Did it make me sick? Not really. Mm-mm. The doctor I had was is a really intelligent black, little bit older than me, handsome. Yes, he is. And I tried to hook him up with my best friend years ago, and she said, "What's his name?" I said, "Well, this is a black laparoscopic, no, not laparoscopic, a black gastrointestinal surgeon." And she said, "Oh, uh-huh." I said, "He's handsome, got his little mustache." I said, "He's handsome, Angie." And Angie said, "Uh-huh. What's his name, Lori?" I used to do her hair. All of my clients basically became my friends. And she said, "Eric, what?" I was like, "Eric, yes, you know him? You see?" She started laughing so hard, and she said, "Fool, that's my brother." Then I got mad. "What's up, Burnley?" I got really mad because, bitch, you had a handsome brother my age that is a doctor and a surgeon. Hi, Andrea. There's a doctor and a surgeon, and this is how I find out. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you for the cake, because I was gonna get one, then I knew I'd be dumb enough to try to eat it. And sick. But no, Storm, it didn't make me sick. That doctor, he said, instead of just doing liquids for the first couple of weeks and then easing into soft food, he started us with very soft food instead. So we never felt too hungry, and we never felt like we didn't want to eat or were sick, because your stomach has to have some of the nutrients come directly into it and coating the sides, which kicks off that gag reflex where you don't feel like, oh my God, I'm getting sick, and you don't have anything in your stomach. When you have food, it, some of from the coating to everything goes and helps coat your stomach some, and it makes you feel better. Um, if you eat too much, I can tell you now that when you have that surgery, you get an attitude with yourself. Oh, I'm going to eat all that. You got 3 bites left. Oh, no, I'm going to eat that. You can make yourself very sick. And then there is something that is very gross called dumping syndrome. Yes. Other end, dump. Yes. Just how it sounds. No need to explain it. Now, to most people, it is easier to have the, through your stomach and have the dumping syndrome than the throwing up, because the throwing up, you're pulling muscles. The muscles in your stomach, in your abdomen, and your diaphragm are pushing in on you, that sore stomach, because they take, and how I used to explain it to the patients, the candidates for getting the gastric surgery, gastric bypass surgery, is that your stomach, and if you look at it, of course, they do a better job than me, but it's basically this big. Okay. So if it's basically this big, what they do is they sew up, I would say, this part of it. Oh, that's a bad. Okay. They would leave you with just this little teeny part at the beginning, just that, while the rest of your stomach is huge. Okay. But what they would do is they would sew across that section, and, well, not even sew, staple, and then sew. Just do it. You can die from dumping syndrome. You just have to, you got to keep stuff around that you can always grab. A bottle of water, because you got to grab something. I always keep a bottle of water with me. Had 2 last night. This is the one I'm still drinking on, and there's another one on my bed waiting for me. So this is, I figured with the tea and I wouldn't get that wine. I don't understand. But yes, once they the way they did it, I mean, the way they did the surgeries is what made it even worse. A lot of people could not take the part of the stomach that they do that. What they do, oh yeah, that was old technique. They would take the bottom of your pouch, the valve, or the I don't even know what to call it, but that the line, so to speak, and they would sew up the very bottom of the pouch. Okay, so the bottom is sewed, the top is still connected to the regular stomach, and it's stapled and sewn in, and that hole, so to speak, is hooked into the top part where that small section is, right where that, I'm giving up on right where the small section, that is where it was hooked into. So basically, everything that goes in one and goes into that little teeny part of the pouch goes right back out the other. That's the problem with me drinking. I haven't really been able to drink since. There are some people that can train themselves to do it. You can train yourselves to eat French fries. You can train yourself to eat anything, because technically you shouldn't be able to eat anything that has any fattiness into it, because it'll make you sick. What do you think about the sleeves? The sleeves are more dramatic. You'll see the people who get the sleeves their weight comes down a lot faster. See, when I first started losing it, I lost a lot in my face and right up in here. And then, but see, I was a lot heavier too. I was over 100 pounds. No, over 200 pounds, 150 pounds heavier than I am now. And that I started seeing the collarbones real deep, and the shoulder knobs, and certain parts still stick out, and it left me with a lot of skin. Like even right here, it left me with a lot of skin because I had a big head. The sleeves, though, people come down so fast that they have a lot of the extra skin, and it's on their face, and it's this, especially as you get my age, up to a woman of a particular age, 50, and the arms and the thigh. I mean, you get that sagginess. You look like a Shar-Pei puppy with all the wrinkles. I mean, it happens with both, but it's more dramatic with the sleeve. That sleeve, man, if you mess around and burst that sleeve, and I had a girlfriend who almost did that. You mess around and burst that sleeve, there's nowhere for it to go, right? There's literally nowhere but into the body. Yeah, 160 pounds. A lot of it was skin. Yes, I'm gonna tell you how much I had cut off. Okay, but the people with that have the, just the other stomach hanging on, if something should go wrong and it's too, can't deal with it, then they will close it back up, take that hose off and put it back, and all they got to do is undo the stitches if they haven't grown in, or they undo a portion of it and just enough for food to go in, and they can reverse that. This messing with the sleeve, there is no reversing for that one. Not at all. My friend Lynetta almost lost her life a couple of times messing around. I don't know what the heck she was doing, but yeah. Now, 160 pounds. What did I lose? The very first 6 months, I lost 115, somewhere right around there, because you have to lose at least 100 pounds per the insurance regulations, and it may have changed, to get your breasts done. You had to have lost at least 100 pounds, and you have to have a lot of paperwork. So I was seeing my doctor quite often to tell him, oh, it hurts under there. Oh, yes. Oh, it's too much, too heavy. And that got me a free surgery. They took almost 18 pounds. Well, 18. They did take 18 from up here. So they took a lot. They made those double G's into a couple of C's, big C's, and then they went back to D's, but it's all good now. And they did that also on my stomach because I had too much skin there. So, Bree and anybody who got them pouches and whatnot, I done it once. I ain't doing it no more. You gotta love me or don't. But that's what you got to do. They took 17 pounds, 89 ounces just from that area. They call that the apron. Yes, honey, it ain't easy to do. Not at all. Not at all. But I miss it. Did I find a cutting surgery more traumatic than the bypass? Well, they both did the same thing. The cutting surgery. Which cut? Oh, you mean the that bypass. The bypass was hard. It was painful because you still thought about food. Your mind didn't change, just the amount that you could now consume and its consistency and its, innards. But the cutting surgery, when they did the breast, you got to look on the website, on different websites, plastic surgeon, they do it like a keyhole where they take, say a keyhole is like this, and then there's a circle at the top. The circle is the nipple. They cut it like that up the breast, under the breast, and then they unflap it. They take out what they need to, and then they put it back up and they sew everything shut. Yeah, not good. Oh, the skin removal, girl, having the apron removed. It hurt because it was worse than a C-section. And I had a C-section. Oh, yeah, I had a C-section. They in C-sections, they just cut your abdomen at your bikini line. But there was one when they remove your apron, they cut you from hip bone to hip bone. So it is like one big scar. Well, scar. But that was painful as hell. That was painful. But when you wake up with some perky boobies, they call that the happy surgery. Thank you very much for something that sits still. And thank you for the prescriptions. I'll see you in 2 weeks for some more. But yes, it was good. But it took me 8 weeks to heal from mostly everything. If you keloid, it takes you longer to heal. And I keloid. I got a keloid somewhere around here. Oh, on a wrist scar. I have a keloid. And that is a whole nother story, Scar. Where is it? That's a whole nother story, which I guess people will run with. People are going to run with that scar and wonder how I got it. But that is a whole other story. How blessed you can be before an accident or glass, when you fall into glass, if it had cut me any further, it would have hit that vein. And they said that was a good flowing vein. That's the one they do for a lot of my different surgery, procedures and stuff. And it cut me right there, the glass. And that's why sometimes you see me wear bracelets all the time over here, but I don't really care. This scar is old as dirt. But yes, that that glass cut me. I moved my arm, and just luckily I must have moved it back that it squirted, but it didn't squirt, I guess, like it would if you hit a vein. Child. Woo. Okay, well, listen, guys. I thank you so very much for coming on. It's been an hour, and I have company. As you can see, you'd be able to smell if you had that kind of sense, because anywhere that smell goes, he follows. But look, another scars are a testimony. Honey, I have a very small scar right in what they call at your groin, where they went in to put the stent in my right carotid artery. That artery almost tore. And I had a heart attack, and it was almost tearing. I am still here, darling. Doctor said 10 more minutes, I wouldn't be here. But that's what God can do. That is what God can do. All righty? That's what God can do. Congrats. Thank you, Andrea. I adore you. I appreciate you. And I saw your messages, girl. I've been working like crazy. I am off now for the next 2.5 days. But good night, guys. Storm, Queen, I thank y'all for coming, and everybody else who was here, my moderators that have probably since departed, but it's all good. The visiting troll pages, come back. And subscribe. And don't forget, I got 300 watch hours. If you would lend your old devices and maybe a troll page or two and just let it run in the background. Hey, send me the amount that it costs for that $2 for your light bill for that. I'll pay it. But we're going to get monetized soon. But I thank you guys. Y'all are amazing. And of course, it's been fun. So I'm going to let you guys go and tend to my chipotle. But I hope you guys have a good evening. Bye.